Have you ever looked up at the sky and noticed long white lines stretching behind an airplane? They sometimes look like chalk marks across the blue sky, and sometimes they slowly spread out and form thin clouds. Many people wonder, are these smoke trails? Are they pollution? Or is it something else entirely? Today, let's uncover the science behind these mysterious white trails. First, let's understand what these white lines are called. They are known as contrails, short for condensation trails. And just like the name suggests, they are made from condensation, similar to the clouds you see in the sky. But how do they form? When airplanes fly, they usually cruise at very high altitudes, around 30,000 to 40,000 feet above the ground. At this height, the air is extremely cold. Temperatures can drop to -40 degrees Celsius or even colder. Now, airplane engines burn fuel to produce thrust. This combustion process releases hot gases, including water vapor. Yes, airplanes actually produce water vapor, just like when you breathe out on a cold winter day. So what happens next? When the hot water vapor from the airplane engine mixes with the extremely cold air at high altitude, it quickly cools down. The vapor then condenses into tiny water droplets. And because the air is so cold, these droplets immediately freeze into tiny ice crystals. These ice crystals reflect sunlight, and that's what we see as the white trail behind the airplane. So basically, contrails are artificial clouds made by airplanes. But here's something interesting, not all airplanes leave these trails. Have you noticed that sometimes planes fly without leaving any white line? That's because contrails only form under certain atmospheric conditions. Three things are needed: very cold temperature, enough moisture in the air, proper pressure conditions. If the air is dry, the ice crystals quickly evaporate, and the trail disappears within seconds. But if the air is humid, the trail can last longer and even spread out, turning into thin cloud layers. This is why sometimes contrails vanish quickly, and other times they stay in the sky for hours. Now, some people confuse contrails with smoke or pollution. But contrails themselves are mostly just ice crystals. However, airplanes do emit gases and particles, and these can slightly influence cloud formation and even climate over long periods. In fact, scientists are studying how persistent contrails may contribute to warming by trapping heat in the atmosphere. It's a small effect, but interesting to understand. Another fascinating thing, contrails can actually tell you something about the weather. Pilots and meteorologists sometimes look at contrails to predict humidity at high altitudes. If trails last long and spread, it often means moist air is present. You may also notice that contrails sometimes crisscross each other in the sky, forming a grid pattern. That's simply because multiple airplanes are flying along different routes at similar altitudes. And here's a fun experiment: next time you see a contrail, watch it for a few minutes. Does it disappear? Does it spread? You're actually observing atmospheric science in real time. So, to summarize, airplanes leave white trails because their engines release water vapor, which freezes into ice crystals in the cold upper atmosphere. These ice crystals reflect sunlight, creating those beautiful white lines across the sky. They're not smoke, not chemicals, just tiny frozen clouds created by aircraft. Next time you look up and see those streaks, you'll know you're watching science in action high above you. And who knows, maybe that airplane is heading to someone's dream destination, leaving a temporary cloud behind as it travels across the sky. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up. Subscribe, like and share.